find those travels as you can. And I have travels, people. I have travels that are on their way very soon. What's up, everybody? Welcome, Goglings, Gogorifics, Gog types, Gog peoples. Welcome, everybody, to episode 266 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Elleron. This is the show that focuses on story and narrative in games, which we do here every Tuesday from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And I hope everyone is doing well and is looking forward to what I expect to be a very fun stream today. At least that's my plan. I always endeavor to make it a fun stream. I hope it will be a fun stream, and I am very excited for it. But before we go any further, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us here on GOG. If you haven't done so already, please consider following us here on GOG.com. That is always appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to as well subscribe to us here on the channel, because that always allows us to do really cool stuff, for example, things like, give you emotes and custom sub badges and cool stuff like that. That always makes a difference. So also obviously helps to support us. So please consider doing that, please, and thank you. And please also consider clicking through and checking out our individual streams as well. We have our individual channels with all of the, Patreons and subsystems and things like that also. So with that said, let me move over to this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well and is looking forward to episode 266 here of Pen and Pixels and more work with Mission Critical. I hope everyone is doing well. I do want to mention just before I get started that this is the end of an era for me, because this is going to be my final stream from this room. I started streaming in April of 2012, so next month it'll be 9 years since I've been streaming, which is sort of hard to believe. But I've been streaming for 9 years, and I started right here in this very room 9 years ago, almost 9 years ago. And we are moving, as you might have heard. We closed on our house. We had been, of course, we'd known about this for a couple of months, but we couldn't say anything until we finally closed. And so we closed on our new house on Friday. It is an old sea captain's home. At least it was initially a sea captain's home in my home state of Connecticut, where we're moving back to. It is a 200-year-old home, was built in the early 1800s, which is very cool, obviously. And it's a really good move for us. We're very excited about it. And we're going to be moving tomorrow and Thursday from my home here in New York up to that place. So we're very excited about that. And there are lots of, there's lots of cool parts to it, including it's a different neighborhood, it's a bigger place, it's got, and it's a sea captain's house. I mean, like, what can you want? And my streaming space is going to be in a finished attic, which is literally a widow's walk, by the way. But it is a finished attic. It's carpeted. And so I've got a lot more room, about 3 times actually, the amount of room that this space has. And so it's good. That said, though, I am going to miss this place, because other than when I've been streaming on the road, and of course I've done that quite a bit, streaming with Arvbox through the years. But other than that, my home base for streaming has been this. This has been the place. And whether, the gavels that you can see over there and the books that you can see over there and all that stuff, it's all been a part of this process. And so it is the end of an era. And we've been here for over 10 years. And as I say, I've been streaming for 9 almost. And so it's a very interesting experience to me. So this is the final stream. My favorite letter will be R. But this is the final stream for me, and from this place. My streams are going to pick up again on Friday, if all goes well, on my own channel, and I should be back here as normal for D&D with GOG, Storm King's Thunder, and then Talisman Adventures. But this is going to be my last stream from this particular office. And so, it's end of an era for me, and it's kind of a strange feeling to think about where the time goes and all that stuff. I was brought into Twitch because someone was streaming Skyrim in late 2011, and then I got involved with this, and then I think it was maybe 4 years later or something like that I got involved with GOG. I want to say that I've been on GOG for 5 years, something like that, which has been really strange, but that it's been that long. But anyway, so that's, you thought it'd be the sea. Oh, I see what you did there. Cute, Miranda. Cute. In any case, so that's the deal. So it's the end of an era. But having said all of that, we still have a few hours left here before the new space. And as I say, the new space is going to end up being great. The only problem with the new space is that I'm still going to have cable internet, but it won't be fiber. So my internet is not going to be nearly as good as when it was here. That is the one problem with this move, is that here I have Verizon Fios, and I've had that for a year, and it's been absolutely spectacular. That sucks that I'm leaving it behind, but I'm not going to not move somewhere because I don't get Verizon Fios yet on the other place. Supposedly they're bringing in fiber to the new place soon or whatever, but in the meantime, I'm going to suffer with just broadband but not fiber internet and whatever. It is what it is. Nonetheless, I am still going to be able to stream from there and all that kind of good stuff, and in every other respect, it will be a significant improvement. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Kilgore? So anyway, that is happening tomorrow and Thursday, and so wish me luck, everybody, on this move. But today, we have Mission Critical as we do our own kind of moving as we move along here with the game. And so, with no further ado, let us get to it. And actually, give me 1 second. I just got to correct one thing with my cam here. Hold on 1 moment. Just 1 second. Because I have to make sure that I get the cam set up. Literally after this stream, in fact, I'm packing away all of my computer stuff because that's the one thing the movers are not going to be moving. I'm moving everything, but I'm moving I'm moving my computer stuff. They're moving everything, but I'm doing the computer stuff because not taking chances. Okay, there we go. I think that's got that fixed. Good, looks good. Okay, so yeah, let us get into Mission Critical. That back corner? No, the back corner was not always that scattered. That literally has been that way since late December, early January, because I had a lot of stuff that I had to move and sort of sort around, partially in preparation for moving, also because we were showing off other parts of the house when it was being sold. And so last week on Monday, we closed on the selling of our house, and we are going to be, they're taking over literally on Friday. Basically, the new folks are going to be able, well, I assume, actually, I don't know, but I'm guessing they're going to be moving in, starting to move in themselves on the Friday after we leave. Yeah, so that's what's happening. And then we are going to be there up in the new place, and we closed on our new place on Friday. So that's what happened. It's very exciting. There you go. I was trying to figure out why that wire was on the mouse pad. All right. Let's do it. Also, we are in this weird time of year where the light stays around a little bit later, and then we're going to get godforsaken daylight savings time here in the States. But it means that I start out with it being very bright over here and then less so. So when that happens, I will fire up my light panel, and I'll fire up so I'll do some other stuff. Hopefully I won't have to make quite those same light adjustments at the new place, but we will see. Obviously, it's going to be a whole new world. So, all right, let us get moving. I certainly don't need that, but I do need GOG Galaxy and Mission Critical and play. I realized the other day that I cropped this a little bit differently because, and I'll explain why. Are ready for next time. Well, that sounds compelling. Okay. I know it does, right? Okay, so what happened last time was I tried to crop this, but the reason I can't do it that way is because of this. If I go...
Yes.
General inquiry.
Ask away.
It's not that. There is a time
I'm
when...
done.
Acknowledged.
Let's see...
I'm done.
Access terminated by user.
Okay. There are other circumstances where I need the access to this space down below. Like certain things where it was doing readouts down below, like, like that. And I was cutting too far into it, so, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. So, let me see if I can make some slight adjustments, because I don't like this huge space around the outside. Am I planning on leaving a hidden gift for new owners? No, we like the new owners. Actually, they were very easy to deal with, actually. But I mean, you know, in fairness, so were we. I mean, like, if I'm going to be completely honest, like, we were also we were nice people, reasonable people. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this in. We're going to move this in. And we're going to move this up. We're going to go like that so that we don't have as much. I don't want to stretch it though. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, I think that's much better. Hopefully that will not get cut off now down below. Okay. Oh, I know. No, I understand. No, I wasn't saying that you were a skeleton archer. Yeah, no, not a hidden gift, although we definitely will probably leave a note welcoming them to the new place. We've already talked to them quite a few times about aspects of the new place for them to keep in mind and stuff like that. So, yeah. Actually, the old owners of the place we bought left us a bottle of champagne in the fridge, which was very nice of them, except for the fact that I don't drink. So I was kind of like, okay. Like, and certainly my wife is not going to be having a whole bottle of champagne by herself, so I don't know. I'm sure it will get, I'm sure that it will have use. I'm sure that it will get used one way or the other. Yeah, the golden doubloons. Okay, right, so, here's the situation that we find ourselves. Hidden gift is a thing. Yes, no, you're right. You're 100% right about that. Okay. Leave it in your role play. That's true. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, man. We should totally do that. We should take the bottle of champagne and be like, hey, welcome. And then they can give it to the next owners, and then no one will actually ever drink the bottle of champagne. It'll just get moved forward one way or the other. Okay, so here's where we're at. We have a couple of things to consider here that we've got to address that need to be dealt with. We have got to restore a bunch of stuff. I've got to finish dealing with this computer, and I have deactivated the bomb, so someone has no longer set us up the bomb, which is good to know. So now we just have to get that communications array running, and the way to get the communications array running is we have to go outside to do it. We have a suit, but we don't have oxygen, so we need to figure out a way to get oxygen. That's the short, exactly, it's like fruitcake that no one ever actually eats. It's very true. I still have some people when I say that are like, oh, I love fruitcake, and I'm always like, I don't know, man. Like, does somebody actually not like fruitcake? I mean, they always are like, oh, I really do. I'm like, okay, I guess so. Okay, so let's talk to the PC more, see if we can get some clues about getting some oxygen for the suit. And we have to also make sure, also, we have this module, but there's a couple of other module spare parts that we have that we need to be able to use, I think. Maybe not. I need to go find some parts, so.
Yes?
Give me access to subsystems, please.
What systems?
All right,
Weapons.
Please specify weapon subsystem.
CICS.
What would you like to know about the CICS?
Everything.
System status, please.
The CICS sustained some damage during the attack by the Dharma's drones. Combat effectiveness is at 80%.
Exactly, Marin.
The system is currently active and standing by.
All right.
List CICS system components.
The Lexington's close-in combat system consists of 8 missile launchers, 2 railgun turrets, and several chaff ejectors mounted at various points on the Lexington's outer hull.
Okay.
How effective is the CICS?
The CICS can effectively protect the Lexington from an attack by up to 2 UN Gali-class battle drones, or any ship under direct human command, from a one-man fighter to a battleship.
What about multiple drones?
The CICS is not highly effective against drones. The lasers, railguns, and missiles are capable of intercepting and destroying enemy missiles and drones given enough time. Unfortunately, the time required to destroy even one enemy Tavek-class drone usually exceeds the time available during an attack.
Of course.
The CICS doesn't seem to be very effective.
Every bit helps. In combat, you need every advantage you can get.
I'm done.
Acknowledged.
All right, what about
Give me access to subsystems, please.
What systems?
navigation?
Navigation.
What do you wish to know?
System status, please.
The fusion pulse drive engines are operating within acceptable parameters. The FTL and intrasystem navigation subsystems, sensors, and data stores are all nominal. The Talsetto jump drive is operational and standing by, but we are several million kilometers away from the nearest jump point. The OMS suffered minor damage during the battle with the Dharma's drones, but is currently operational.
Yeah. Part of the reason for that is that we keep having, like, this problem where it's just really loud, and I don't... how do I do this? Alright, let me just check something. Is it still loud compared to me, or is it okay? Better? Check 1, check 2. How's that? Check 2, check 3. Better? Now it is better? Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Right. Function. Okay, where are we?
Where are we?
The Lexington is in a 0.2G powered orbit, 400 kilometers above the planet Persephone, codename Pandora, the 6th planet in
Pandora,
the Deneb-Kaitos star system, 68 light-years away from Earth.
Alright.
Why are we in a powered orbit?
Standard procedure is to maintain a powered orbit so that the fusion engines can be kept ignited and pointed away from the planet's surface. A powered orbit also provides enough acceleration to keep objects on surfaces and feet on the floor.
Alright.
Why didn't Captain Dana take the Lexington out of orbit during the fight?
He did. When the Dharma ordered the Lexington to surrender, the captain put the Lexington back into a powered orbit prior to evacuating the ship.
How do you know? You were disconnected at the time.
I gained access to all log information when you reactivated me.
Clever, clever.
I'm done.
Acknowledged.
Alright.
Give me
Subsystems.
access to subsystems, please.
What systems?
Alright, we did weapons, navigation. How about engineering?
Engineering.
What do you wish to know?
Give me a general status report, please.
Essential ship systems are operating within acceptable parameters. There are multiple Criticality 2 faults throughout the ship, but most of the affected systems either have backups or are non-essential systems.
Non-essential systems.
How is the power reactor doing?
Core temperature has stabilized within acceptable parameters. The loss of coolant from the RCS qualifies as a Criticality 2 fault, but otherwise the reactor is now operating normally.
Okay.
Tell me about the radiation leak in the reactor spaces.
The reactor spaces are still contaminated and will remain so until a cleanup crew can board the Lexington and move through all the compartments in the reactor spaces. The elevator shaft has been flushed, and the engineering level is now available from the elevator control panel.
Alright, good. So we don't have to do that again.
I'm done.
Acknowledged.
Alright, now subsystems.
Give me access to subsystems, please.
What's it?
Alright, cyber systems.
Cyber systems.
What do you wish to know?
Give me a status report.
I am operating using my secondary processor cores. The primary processor cores were taken offline by an enemy energy pulse during the battle with the Dharma's drones. The primary cores are badly damaged. The main data stores were unaffected by the energy surge, and thus my function is unimpaired. There is no remaining backup system, however.
Alright.
I'm done.
Acknowledged.
In other words, you don't get another backup system to my computer. Alright.
Give me
What system?
How about science?
science.
The only science topics available concern Persephone and this region of space.
Alright, that's fine. I also need about oxygen, but let's find out about Persephone.
Tell me about Persephone.
Persephone is the 6th planet in orbit around Beta Ceti, also known as Deneb-Kaitos. Persephone's orbit is retrograde and has an orbital period of 3 Earth years. Distance to Beta Ceti is 11 astronomical units. Persephone has a surface gravity equivalent to 2.5 times Earth normal and a diameter of 21,233 kilometers.
Alright.
The composition of the planet's core and crust is unknown, but surface material includes rock, water ice, and liquid and frozen methane and other hydrocarbons. Spectral analysis of the atmosphere shows components including methane, nitrogen, hydrogen, ethane, acetylene, ethylene, and hydrogen cyanide.
Ethylene. Alright, what about the star?
Tell me about the star.
We are currently in the Beta Ceti star system, part of the constellation Cetus or Ceti, meaning whale. Beta Ceti, also known as Deneb-Kaitos, is of spectral class K03. It is orange in color, with a surface temperature of approximately 4,800 degrees Kelvin. There is one known jump point in this star system.
Okay. What about the other planets?
Tell me about the other planets in this star system.
The system has 8 planets. They range in size from 5,216 to 76,932 kilometers in diameter. Deneb Kaitos 1 and 2 are essentially small balls of rock at distances of 0.72 and 1.6 astronomical units from the star. Deneb Kaitos 3 is 13,000 kilometers in diameter and lies 2.4 astronomical units away from the star, with a nickel-iron core and an atmosphere consisting primarily of hydrogen sulfide.
Sounds lovely.
Deneb Kaitos 4 resembles Mars in size and appearance and lies 5 astronomical units out. Deneb Kaitos 5, 7, and 8 are gas giants that range from 36,000 to 76,932 kilometers in diameter.
Okay.
Deneb Kaitos 8 is 35 astronomical units away from the star.
All right. How far away from Earth?
How
are we?
far away from Earth are we?
We are currently 68 light years away from Earth.
I suppose
I'm
traveling
done.
back there is not possible. So
Give me-
What systems?
Let's say communications. That's what I need.
Communications.
What do you wish to know?
Does that mean I need...
Yes. You will need to don an EVA suit.
I have one.
Depressurize the shuttle bay.
I know where that is.
Open the shuttle bay external doors.
I can do that.
And travel along the hull until you reach the dish.
Fine, but what about oxygen?
There aren't any...
How odd. The crew must have taken the spares when they evacuated.
How am I going to do an EVA repair without oxygen?
I'm sorry. I don't know how you can get oxygen for your suit. You're going to have to figure this one out on your own.
Maybe the science or the medical bay?
I'm done.
Acknowledged.
All right, let's see.
Give me...
What's
All right, so that's that.
access?
All right, so there's one other thing I need to check
Yes.
here, which is
I'd like to...
Ask.
okay. I've disarmed the but yeah.
I've disarmed the bomb by stopping the countdown. I remember something about antimatter being unstable, however, and I'm worried about this thing going off.
If you were going to hang on to the bomb for days or weeks, I would be more concerned. As it is, the bomb should remain stable for at least the next few days.
Let's hope so.
Should I get rid of it?
You might find a use for it. I would advise you to take the bomb with you to the surface.
Outstanding.
Will it go off if I reset the timer and arm it?
Certainly.
Yes, certainly. Great.
Yes.
Okay, so
General...
Ask.
all right. I talked about the battle Persephone.
Let's talk...
Okay.
What is the status of the Jericho?
What is the status of the Jericho?
The Jericho suffered minor damage during the battle. The Lexington was the primary target for the attacking enemy drones.
This is the science ship that we were escorting.
How can I get the Ariadne over to the Lexington?
Use the TCS in the comm center to establish a link with the Jericho. Enter the code name Jacob's Ladder when the Jericho's system demands authentication. Jacob's Ladder is the automated launch program for the planetary lander.
Okay.
The Jericho's systems will resume the launch preparations that were aborted when the UN drones attacked.
All right. So to do any of that, I've got to actually get the
The
communications
launch
fixed.
protocols can be carried out through remote operation, including the initialization of a computer-based autopilot on the lander that can be used to steer the lander over to the Lexington.
Can I do anything else with the Jericho systems?
What do you have in mind?
Pulling both ships out of immediate danger so we can wait for reinforcements.
You are choosing to abandon the mission?
No.
Okay.
Ramming enemy capital ships if they appear.
That would not be advisable. You would destroy the planetary lander and any hope of completing the mission.
What if I want to do it anyway?
Never mind.
Okay.
Do I have to steer the lander from the Jericho to the Lexington myself?
No. The onboard computer will take care of the piloting. All you need to do is specify a destination and a homing beacon frequency.
I have one.
A homing beacon frequency? What's that all about?
The lander's autopilot will need either the Lexington's exact position or the frequency of the Lexington's homing beacon. If it knows the homing beacon frequency and the beacon is activated, then the lander can ride the beam from the beacon into the shuttle bay on Deck 6.
Okay, so I'll need to find that.
Because giving the lander's computer a continual update of the Lexington's position is not feasible, I suggest you supply the autopilot with the Lexington's homing beacon frequency.
Will I need to pilot the lander to the surface of the planet once I manage to
Hey,
get
what's up,
aboard?
Lone Wolf?
No.
Yeah, no, Miranda,
There is
neither
a
could
descent
she. frankly.
profile for Persephone already loaded into the autopilot. Simply engage the autopilot once you are on board and select the Persephone Autoland program. The lander will touch down as near to the artifact as it can.
All right.
How much does that lander carry in the way of supplies?
It was designed for ferrying cargo and personnel to the surface. There is a great deal
Oh,
of
yeah,
payload
Crazy
capacity,
Ivan.
but it is currently being used for scientific instrumentation and sensors. The initial descent was to be made by a team of scientists who were planning to stay only a few hours. There are minimal consumable supplies on board the lander.
So I should plan on a limited stay on the surface.
Yes, you may need to ferry back and forth.
How do I refuel the lander?
Fly it back to the Jericho and engage the Jacob's Ladder program. It will fuel and prep the lander and then launch it again.
What about getting back?
The lander has enough fuel to bring you back to the Lexington. Choose Ascent to Orbit from the autopilot program choices, and then ride the beam of the homing beacon back to the Lexington.
I'm done.
Acknowledged.
All right. Let's see.
General inquiry.
Ask
I want to ask a basic question about you.
away.
Are you conscious? Sentient?
Heavens no.
Why not? You certainly seem to have a personality.
My personality was programmed into me by Alliance AI techs and software engineers. My voice and personality are designed for maximum compatibility with a crew of a starship on a long mission. I seem to be a person because my designers wanted you to believe that I was a person. The psychologists and behavior specialists seem to think that it helps to have the ship's computer become essentially one of the crew during missions.
Fair enough.
What if you became sentient? Would you be a person?
There is no more chance of me becoming sentient as there is of a toaster becoming self-aware and deciding that it is a cat. It's a ludicrous idea.
I don't know.
How can you not be sentient with a response like that?
My software includes language processing and synthesis algorithms that have been evolving for decades.
But you are a very sophisticated and complex computer system. I thought that complex computer systems were prone to emergent behavior.
Sure, some highly complex systems are indeed susceptible to unpredictable behavior. This usually manifests itself as seemingly random malfunctions that degrade or even bring to a halt the normal operation of a system.
Seemingly random. Wow.
That's it? It just stops working?
Usually.
If this is true, why was the UN so afraid of the emergence of some computer-based super race?
Because the seeds of that super race can indeed be found in the behavior manifested in complex systems. But this is just a beginning. A truly sentient life form that takes advantage of the propensity towards emergent behavior would have to be carefully engineered or evolved by someone who knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah,
The emergence of sentient computer-based life won't happen by accident.
that's important.
What is needed?
What is needed is a very specialized infrastructure, one designed to work with the new patterns that can be coaxed into existence. Think of the human brain. Its consciousness is supported by hundreds of specialized structures for recognizing, cataloging, storing, and retrieving patterns that range from images to musical sequences. Each thought is formed out of the action and interaction of dozens of these special structures. Parallel and sequential processing is happening at the same time as problems are attacked from many angles. A software-based intelligence needs analogs for many of these special structures, including various network processing functions for making associations, parallel processing for recognizing patterns, a knowledge base, and a set of rules for inductive and deductive reasoning. It also would help to have a set of specialized data stores, each one optimized for a specific function.
You seem almost passionate about the subject.
My designers were passionate about the subject. My data stores are filled with
Should
the
be
results
my
of their
designers were
research, the
passionate.
papers they published, and the logs that they kept.
Or rather, my designers were passionate.
Let's talk more about this subject.
We've talked enough about this subject. You have more important things to do right now.
What? You've gone rogue. All right.
Okay.
I think I already did this already.
I'm done.
Acknowledge.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, so we've got to figure out, chat, what we're gonna do to get oxygen. We have got to get oxygen tanks. We have got to get oxygen tanks somehow. Man. How do I open? Yeah, I mean, well, it's hard in a game. It's very hard in a game without losing people, I would say, Marinda, to do it. I think this handles it quite well in general, you know, like, but it's certainly not perfect. This is where you would think oxygen would be. All right, we're looking for oxygen. Yeah, the AI tells us when the queries are over. All right, I gotta find... I'm trying to find oxygen tanks is what I need. All right, maybe not. Okay, so we need to figure out where to get oxygen from. I think this right now is on, I forget what deck this is. What is deck 5, I think? So let me see about deck 6. We need to get some parts. Is oxygen included?
Deck 6.
It should be. That's the... right, that's the bay. Oxygen. There's nothing here that you need right now. I mean, all I found in here was the multi-tool. Where the heck? Alright, so it's not deck 6. Okay, it's not deck 5. We know it's not engineering. It could be that it's not the weapons bay. Reactor space has still got problems with radiation, so we've got deck 6, deck 5. Alright, let's go deck 4, deck 3, deck 2. We're looking for parts to fix the comm array, and we're looking most of all for oxygen. Am I taking a political thing? It would be appropriate on my channel, probably not here, just to be on the safe side, Marinda. On the, well, I mean, maybe. What's the question, I guess, and then I can decide. Okay, so that's super exciting. Yeah, like definitely, but definitely bring it up on my channel. That's completely fine, Marinda, as you know. All right, that's not helpful, particularly. All right. Okay, so much for deck 4. I think. Let me just check this quickly.
Computer,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, because this now has access to all of the main things. So, all right. So let's try deck 3. Deck 3.
Deck 3.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Marinda, that's interesting. I need to look at it again because, to be honest, I mean, as you know, I played and loved all the Shadowrun games. It's been a long time, though, so I don't honestly remember much about the character creation screen. And I didn't play a troll myself.
Computer,
Yes.
I don't believe so.
I'm
I'd have to look and see. I don't really know. Okay, so right, and then there's this. That's VR, but oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're still working with an old D&D variant that sort of creates different... That is a very difficult question to deal with, except that in general terms, I think it makes sense to stay away from... Yeah, it makes sense to stay away from major, like, major questions of differences in intelligence and things like that when it comes to, you know, racial or cultural differences in D&D. So, and I think Shadowrun is still basically working off of that same principle. It's almost like the reminder is like not going along with the mechanics, but that's useful to know. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'd have to take a look at it because it has been a while. All right, deck 3.
This stateroom is for...
Oxygen. All right, that's deck 3. I'm looking for oxygen or something else like that.
This stateroom...
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, definitely. I'm happy to talk about that on my own channel for sure. Whoops. Okay. So great, and then this one.
This stateroom is...
All right. So that means that was what, deck 3? Okay, deck 2. The only thing I can think of is that maybe I missed something
Deck
down in
2.
engineering, so I'll check that also. But we're looking for oxygen mostly. That's communications, right? Can't do anything with that until I get that fixed. All right, let's see. Okay, so TTI link, EC 1011, EC 2929, we can't open that. What about EC 2010? I already have one. EC 1999. Aha! Okay, good. That was the EC 1999. Great. How about the EC 2001? SR 4301. SR 5501. EC 922. EC 711. EC 2095. EC 7111. Basically getting every conceivable spare I'm going to need for the outside. Other than oxygen, which I still don't know. Aha! Yes! I've gotten more spares. I have an EC 2061, an EC 1999, and an EC 2010. Okay. Okay. All right, so that takes care of all the spares that we need, so that's good, but we still need oxygen. That's going to be the biggest issue, is figuring out where the heck to get oxygen. Let us save this as R of continuing. Need oxygen. Open. This is the place where I had to repair the puncture way back. Alright, this is not exciting either. Okay.
This stateroom is...
Alright. Go in here. This thing I already opened. Nothing in the safe. Okay. These two. Those are my personal effects. Do I have any oxygen in my room? Open. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Do I have any oxygen in my room? An excellent question. All right. No oxygen here, so... I'm out of ideas. Nothing there. I mean... The bridge doesn't have any oxygen. Alright, well... The only thing I can think of is engineering. Reactor spaces don't make a lot of sense to me because they're still irradiated. If it even allowed me to go there anymore, which it probably doesn't.
Engineering.
Allied core ties, blah blah blah. I got the cutting torch from there. Alright. Okay, I can't dislodge the vent cover, huh? What if I go in here? Shoot. All right, how about number 3? I'm I need to get oxygen for the... Man, how am I going to get oxygen? So there's nothing to be gotten there. I don't know. Unless it's the radiation. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that it's something about going to the that it's going to the reactor spaces.
Reactor spaces.
There's no need to take your life in your hand again. Yeah, so it's not going to let me go in there. Okay. Which is actually okay with me because it means, means I'm not missing anything. What the heck? The weapon bays? How am I going to get oxygen?
Weapons bays.
Right, and there's nothing here because that's already been loaded and handed off. I already did all this. Okay. Alright, so... Two and three. This is the only other... I mean... No, so those... Okay, so there's nothing going on down a weapons base. I mean...
Computer?
Ask a... Acknowledge.
Alright, so communications.
What do you...
Does that mean I need to go outside
Hey, what's up,
to
Coven?
fix the system?
How you doing? Yeah, EVA suit, which I have. Depressurize the shuttle bay, I can do. Open the shuttle bay external doors, I can know how to do that. Travel on the hull until you reach the dish. But there's no air tanks.
There aren't any air tanks to go with the spacesuit.
How odd. The crew must have taken the spares when they evacuated.
How odd. How odd. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta fix the light here. Alright, got that. And then I have to make one adjustment on this. There we go. Lovely. Now we're back cooking with gas. So, what the This is very odd. I'm gonna do an EVA repair without oxygen. Any ideas?
Any ideas?
I'm sorry. You're on your own here.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I don't know how you can get oxygen for your suit. You're going to have to figure this one out on your own.
I wonder if I could like attach oxygen cables into the bay. So probably the best thing to do then is to go a little annoyed at your boss, a lot annoyed. Any specific reason at the moment? Let's see. Bridge doesn't make any sense. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think is it 5 or 6? It might be 6.
Deck 6.
Alright, it is deck 6. So this is where the suit locker was, but there's no oxygen. Man. I'll keep looking at this thing over here and thinking that these are something. This thing over here, but I don't think so. That's the suit locker. That's the door out. This I can depressurize and pressurize. But if I try to put the suit on, put it on. Oh, all right. So move the headset. All right. So if I put this on. Okay. Two minutes, lack of an oxygen supply for the suit. This is not going to work. I am completely... I have no idea. Going to get oxygen. I mean, I guess now that I have the computer working again, maybe I go to the bridge and something changes? This is the only thing I can think of.
Deck 1.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks, dude. $730. I'm gonna guess that he didn't say he was sorry, right?
Hype Step 1. Step 2. Enter Hype Telecom. Step 2.
Right, I don't have any of that. All right. Like an access ramp or something? Yeah, that's garbage. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Coven. That's garbage. You're like, I'm sure you were like, ha ha ha, hilarious. You're funny. Air vents. I am completely stuck.
Computer? Give me...
What's it?
No.
What do you...
Why are...
Do you...
No.
Then I advise you...
I'm done.
Access...
Yeah, I know, right? I am completely... I don't know. Like, I have all the parts I need. I have... Oops. Damn it. No oxygen supply. Where am I going to get an oxygen supply? I don't know, because communications isn't going to work until I can get the array back online, and I can't get the array back online until I fix it, and I can't fix it until I go outside to fix it, and I can't go outside to fix it until I get oxygen for my freaking suit. I've been here, I can't go back here, I've been here, I've been to all these decks, I've been to this bridge. This is communications.
Deck 2.
Yeah, boy, if I heard something, if I heard someone being a smartass like that, I'd be like, F around and find out, right? Like, oh man, unbelievable. I'm glad you kept your cool, but that sucks, man. TCS and the Interstellar Positioning System. Oh. Establishing a link with Erebus through a web of TRB beacons, stationed jump points, IPS light, select and link up a TRB, click on icons to display on a stylized map screen. Aha! Okay, I gotta fix those. Okay, great. Great, that's great. So they work, but I'm not going to be able to do anything with them. Because I have to fix them myself, which means I need oxygen. So all roads lead to oxygen, chat. Oh, man. Even if you explained it was your crappy boss being crappy.
Computer,
Yes?
give me access.
What's it?
I'm-
Access.
I mean, I must be missing something. There's got to be, somewhere there has to be some oxygen someplace. I don't need mechanical spares. I need oxygen. The only thing I can think of is the medical bay. This is the captain's, right? Yeah, exactly. That's true. Alright, I already took this out. That's where the bomb was set.
I'm sure you're wondering what's going on. I'll explain. You are probably aware that the Lexington was attacked by a UN ship. We were outgunned and on the verge of being destroyed when Captain Dana notified the UN captain of our desire.
Yeah, I already heard this. The only thing I can think of is that the med bay has got something that in the med bay somehow I can activate oxygen. It's the only thing I can think of. But I don't know. Didn't give me any options to do anything with it. So like
Deck 3.
this thing, VR system. ACD, the ACD. Fluid, hot, cold, fluid, hot, cold. Damn. So that can't be it. Shoot, can I take those? No. Okay, so this is not going to help. I need the medical bay. And then... Deck 4?
Deck 4.
Not deck 4. Maybe, maybe 5 is the med bay?
Deck 5.
Maybe you could just run that together, Coven, and you're like, I'm short Ritten Kane credit card debt. It's like, oh, you have more. You don't have any credit card debt, like less than 18,000. That's great. Right, that's the med bay. And that's whatever the hell this is. I got this thing from the storage cabinet already. Can I open them? Wait a minute. Oxygen. How do I take... Oxygen. How do I get the oxygen? Can I attach the oxygen to my suit? Man. How do I remove something? Something from the oxygen. How do I remove something from here is the question. Can I... Yeah! Yes! The multi-tool deactivated the torch. Ladies and gentlemen, the oxygen tank. Hell yes. I mean, I can't put in the oxygen tank. Oxygen, baby. Yeah. Put the oxygen tank inside the suit. Managed to hook it up. The suit oxygen feeds little work. Won't hold for long, but serviceable for a short spacewalk. There we go, chat. Alrighty. Now... Alrighty, good. That's what we need to do. Okay. Now, this is, not weapons bays. I think it's deck 6.
Deck 6.
Okay. I'm going to save this. Okay, here we go. So, put on suit oxygen. All right, here we go. So we are going to depressurize the shuttle bay, depressurize the control room. Okay. Door. And we're going to open the control door too. All right. Okay. Okay. I don't need the FTL. Shoot. Here's the Jericho. Guess this would have been a good time to remember what direction the freaking communications is in. Okay, I don't want to take a long time on this. I'm just trying to find where the devil the... This is my only way to go. Aha! Okay. Look at the TCS dish. Okay. Alright, we open the access panel. Okay, let's go. So we're going to remove C2 to 2010. Okay. Okay, EC 2001. Oh, wait, don't I have a 2001 module? What? I thought I had everything. Man, I thought I... Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna restore... I swear that I had everything I needed for this. Hey, what's up, Luigi? Shoot. Alright, now I gotta go get a 2001. Man. Gotta get a 2001, come back, then go out and repair it. I have every freaking spare except that one.
Deck 2.
That's not it. Okay. It's empty. What the hell? That's the only 2001? Are you joking me? So I've got to find a 2001. Ah. So I've got to find a 2001, huh? Unreal. 61. Unbelievable. I have a 2061, I have a 1999. I wonder if I don't actually know, Far Neighbor. I wonder if I can... I'm wondering if I could disassemble one of these electronic devices I have. Could I make it into something else? So I need to figure out a way to get an EC-2001 part so I can fix the communications array outside the ship. And right now... disable anything? I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. EC-2001. Any references to EC-2001? Alright. I'm just looking to see if there's any references to EC-2001. Oh, okay. The Karaoke-tron was busted during the fight between Slocum and... I took the last EC-21. The Karaoke-tron has it. Okay. So we gotta go to the Karaoke-tron. Damn it. Damn entertainment. Alright, so I gotta go to the Karaoke-tron. Of course, I don't remember exactly where that is. We'll try 3, because I don't remember if it's floor 3 or where it is. Okay, we get that. We disassemble that. We get the EC-2001. We fix the communications array. And then on we go. That's the Karaoke-tron. Okay, where's my multi-tool at? He said the Karaoke-tron, which is this thing. I know about this. I need to get the damn... Haha. You pull one of the power cables, nothing happens. You pull in it again, this time even harder. Something dry gives it a pop near the main sphere of the VR system. Red beam connects the CPO to the metal arm, dies away. It appears you have disabled the VR system. All right. Haha, CPU, okay. Yep, there it is. Got it. Okay, we got the EC2001. Sweet. Okay, folks, we got the module. Now we're gonna go freaking fix us. We're gonna go fix us a communication array. Okay. Who's Dick 6? Now we go out and do it.
Deck 6.
Okay. RF continuum. Yes, overwrite. Okay. Now, put on the suit. Okay, depressurize the shuttle bay, depressurize the control room. Then we open door, then we head outside. Okay. Alright, now we're going to save this. Unsure. Okay. Okay, now I have to remember. Okay, if I go up here to the... Damn it. Okay, let's see. Outer hall. Okay, I gotta go this way. Then up this way. Down this way. Oh, God, this was before. That's the TCS dish. Okay, I just gotta go left. Oh my God. What? Okay, again with the TCS dish. All right. So I go up here. I found it before. God, how many times? Dude, it's right there. How do I? Okay, don't I go left? Aha! Okay. Alright. Now, alright, here we go. So, move that. EC 2010. Where's my EC 20? Oh, no! EC 2010. There we go, that one right there. Okay. And then EC 2001. Okay. Everything else should be working. Okay. Let me save this. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, here we go. I'm glad you did that, though, Cody. Okay, so, good. Alright, now we did that. Now we have to get back. Oops, nope. Haha! Okay, now. Alright, let's see. Close the shuttle bay door. Close the controller. Pressurize. Pressurize. Alright, and then I should be able to take these off. After your last EVA to fix the communication system, you find there's very little oxygen left in the tank from the acetylene torch. The tank is no longer good for much, so you discard it. Alright. That's fine. So, we did that. Okay. Okay, good. So that's good. Now we just need to send the homing beacon. So we activated... So the communications thing is now working. So now we just need to send the homing beacon. Where's the letter that the guy sent? Alright. That's not it. Let's see. Maybe the transmitter?
Scramble Blue, attention sword. Codename Damocles. Authentication Echo 2 Alpha 3 5. Transmitting at 22.59er with a periodic low power NGCS burst.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
Kevin.
James Poole on the USS Lexington. Message follows. Per the last transmission from Dharma, I armed the bomb this morning before the officer's briefing, when I had the room to myself. If you intend to board the Lexington, you will need to disarm the bomb immediately upon arrival. The timer has been set according to instructions. Pool out. Message repeats.
Alright, that doesn't help me. Alright, so I don't think I have the... Okay, so... Alright. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so maybe that's not it. Alright, well at least I can go up to the communications array and get that fixed. Let's get that repressurized. So if I go up to the communications array, then maybe it will tell me about this. Right, I was just reading someone actually that's that needs is gluten intolerant, that was talking about how Chick-fil-A, you know, doesn't have the wheat stuff. The problem is it's Chick-fil-A. So okay. So now we need Alright, so now we need to get to the communications, which I think is deck 2. Get that activated and moving.
Deck 2.
Oops, nope. This way. No, it's this way. Okay. Nominal. Establish relay link. Okay, Deneb Kaidos. Alright. Okay, wait. Establish link, yep. Alright, now that we've established that link, now we should be able to activate it. Oh my heavens. Oh my god. Alright. No, exactly, Coven, exactly. Alright, so... What? Shoot. All right. Let's see what it says.
Computer?
Yes.
Talk about the computer. About the
What's this?
about comms, please.
What do you...
Is
The T's...
Well, good. Please link me up with the Alliance base on Erebus.
You will have to use the TCS console in the communications center on Deck 2 in order to make contact with Erebus. All... Acknowledge. Accept.
That's the computer, but there was a... Okay. You love this music. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's very atmospheric music right now. All right, so there we go. So now that I've done that, so I need to figure out what the heck the, let's see, the protocol was Melissa. And then what? What was the last message from her? She said you'll need to do this, and then you'll need to make Erebus. All right, well, let's try. Establish. Pegasi. So I want to go to Pegasi, and Rana. Okay, remember that. Pegasi and Rana. Okay, Pegasi. You kidding? So Alpha, Calf, or Alrai? Alpha, Calf, or Alrai? Alright, it's gotta be Alrai. Dharma Kinjalat. Alright. We've got Calf. What the hell just happened there? Thank you. Calf is next. Okay. Then we've got Pegasi. Pegasi, I think. Okay. Zeta or Mu? Zeta or Mu? Stop doing it. Oh my god. What? Okay, Zeta or Mu? Zeta. Hello? Okay. Okay, we have either Captain Star or Fummelhout. Captain Star or Fummelhout. There's Fummelhout. Okay. And then we've got Beta Hydri or Cygni. Oh, Cygni for sure. Can't do that. Jeez, alright. Wait, what? So I can't... Oh. I want to start over? Okay. Alright, I get it. So I need to do this. If I hit that red line, then I activate it. So I gotta stay away from them. Okay. Well, that's obnoxious. Alright, let's go to Dick 2. Because that basically warned off the UN about everything, so we can't do that. Cannot let the United Nations know stuff, people,
Deck
alright?
2.
You're betraying our people. Alright, let's save it as... Keep us out of the UN, as it were, yes. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Alright, so... Establish link. Establish link. Let's see. Pegasi, I think. Yep. Fomalhaut. Signy. That one. Alright. Now this one... So we've got Tau, Ceti, Epsilon, Indy, or Wolf. Tau, Ceti, Epsilon, Indy, Wolf. Tau, Ceti, Epsilon, Indy, or Wolf. Tau, Ceti, Epsilon, Indy, or Wolf. Tau, Ceti, Epsilon, Indy, or Wolf. Let's go with Wolf. Hello? Yeah, that's obnoxious. Stop that, please. Yeah. Alright, so... I don't know whether that's weird to me, because... Alright, establish link. Yep. Then this. Then... Yep. Then... Yep. And then... Definitely Pegasi. Damn it. It's annoying. I have no idea where I am now. Okay. Beta, Hydri, or Signy? Alright. Signy, okay, Signy I can't do. That's dangerous. So... So I can't do Signy. got to be this. Also got to stay away from Sirius. Maybe. Alpha Mensae, Alpha Hydri, or Zeta. Mensae Hydra, Alpha Mensae, Alpha Hydra, or Zeta Decaying. Alpha Hydri. That's, can't do Alpha Hydri. Alright, so not Alpha Hydri, so Zeta Tucane or Alpha Mensae or Zeta Ducane. Zeta Ducane or Alpha Mensae. Alpha Mensae or Zeta Tucane. Alpha Mensae. No. It's got to be Zeta Tucane. All of them don't work? Wow, alright. Okay, Fomalhaut or Captain Star. It's obnoxious that it doesn't show up on that other one. Wait a minute, is that... Oh, so whatever's activated... Oh, shoot. Well, then how do you... Okay, I completely screwed this up. I didn't realize that, like... What? I don't understand what's going on then. I don't get it. How do I know? I don't. All right. Deneb Kaidos. Man, a modern UI with this so that I could scroll up and down with my mouse would be so much easier. There's Deneb Kaidos. There's Deneb Kaidos. No, I'm not doing that yet. Alright, so... Establish link, yes. But then how do I know... How do I know what stuff is going to set off warnings or not? Is it just trial and error? It seems impossibly dumb. It can't be that, can it? Alrai, Calf, or Alpha Tucani? Alrai. I mean, okay. Alrai. Calf. Pegasi or Rookback? Okay. So Pegasi or Rookback? Pegasi or... So annoying. Okay, Rookback. I guess Pegasi? Establish link. Hello? I forgot this part of the game. Well, I mean, that's what I did before, but I don't know. Also, that was a while ago, Lone Wolf. Cassiopeia or Zaidu Dukhane. Zaidu Dukhane. It keeps skipping back 2 spots when I'm doing it, which is really irritating. Alright. Iota Ceti or Beta Hydrate. No, that's okay. This is not helpful. This map is not helping me at all. Why can't they just integrate this, for the love of heaven? Alright. Fomalhaut. Okay, Signy is bad. Gamma Pavonis or Captain Star. Gamma Pavonis or Captain Star. See, I wish I could save it, but I can't until I get out of this, and then I have to start all over again. Gamma Pavonis or... Okay. Oh, that's it. That doesn't help. Okay. Captain Star. Okay, we've got Wolf, Tau Ceti, and Epsilon Indy. Wolf, Tau Ceti, and Epsilon Indy. Wolf, Tau Ceti, and Epsilon Indy. We've got Wolf is there. Oh. Stop going so fast. Okay, Wolf. There's Wolf. Tau Ceti is there, or Epsilon Indy, which is there. I guess Tau Ceti? What? I mean system malfunction. Wolf for Epsilon Indy then? Alright, Wolf for Epsilon Indy. There's Epsilon Indy. Okay, now we have Signy, Barnard, Star, Soul. What? What? It told me to... No, 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 no. Come on, man. Are you kidding? Alright, well, we found the most frustrating part of the game, easily. That is annoying as hell that you're not allowed to save. I think I was almost there. There was that base, and then they found it, and so now we get to go through all this again. Oh my god, how annoying is that? Okay, this. Jesus, I don't remember. Alray, Half, whatever. Pegasi. I think this. And then Gamma Pavonis, I think. And then Cassiopeia. And then Captain Star. And then it was, I think, Epsilon Indy. It was not Sol. Okay. Okay. Got it. Erebus. Okay, Jasmine Priority contacts Admiral Charles Decker. Begin transmission.
This is Admiral Charles Decker. Stand by for authentication of your Jasmine transmission. Authentication is Alpha Niner 0, Niner Tango 4, 8 Hotel Sierra.
Go ahead.
Given the Jasmine coding for this transmission, I assume that this is the Lexington. You've been out of touch for quite some time. Since our last communication with you, we've come across a potential threat to the success of the mission. I need to talk to Captain Dana right away.
He's dead.
I'm afraid he's dead. So is the rest of the crew. I'll fill you in on what's happened.
Hell, Lieutenant. The situation couldn't be much worse.
Well, the Dharma was destroyed. Lexington's back in action. There's a chance I can continue.
At least the Dharma was destroyed and the Lexington is back in action. There is a chance that I can continue the mission.
Well, Dana did the only thing he could have. Some hope is better than none. But this isn't even a long shot. You have no idea what you're up against. I think the best thing you can do is take the Lexington out to a safe place, perhaps a few 100,000 kilometers away from Persephone, and wait for reinforcements.
Lexington out.
So there are reinforcements on their way.
Another expedition is now on its way. With the need for secrecy gone, we could gear up the whole damn fleet for this one. The heavy cruisers Midway, Iwo Jima, and Tarawa have already departed. They are being escorted by one of the Lexington's sister ships, the Concord, and a squadron of destroyers.
There might be more UN ships on the way. We may not have 4 months to wait for another expedition.
Well, Lieutenant, that's just the problem. We know for a fact that there are more UN ships on their way. A battle group of frigates, destroyers, maybe even a cruiser or two. They could show up any time now.
Great.
How do I counter the threat?
You can't, really. You have half the normal complement of active battle drones. The Lexington has sustained serious damage. You have no combat experience. There are no other crew members to help you with weapons control, damage control, navigation, engineering, or anything else. Need I go on?
We have to think of a way, yeah.
We have to think of a way. The crews of the Lexington and the Jericho died to give me a shot at this. You need to tell me about how to get the weapon systems online.
What I'm going to tell you is how to steer that ship to a point 250,000 kilometers outside the plane of the ecliptic so you can stay out of danger.
Oh boy.
With all due respect, sir, I'm afraid I can't do that.
I am giving you a direct order to take the Lexington out of danger.
And I'm respectfully declining to obey. I'm going to stay and fight.
Who the hell do you think you are, Lieutenant?
I'm the protagonist
Who
of this
gave you
game.
the authority to disobey a U.S. Navy fleet admiral in a time of war?
Captain Dana did, sir.
Captain Dana did, sir, and his authority and trust are what count right now.
Captain Dana didn't tell you to disobey orders.
He was counting on me to finish the mission. I'm going to do it, or die trying.
Yeah.
Okay, Lieutenant. If I can't order you to pull out, maybe I can reason with you. You need to understand why playing hero isn't going to help anybody. All you'll do is get yourself killed. You also need to understand why there is no way you can successfully complete the mission. Let's talk about our options here.
You could start by telling me about the mission.
18 months ago, one of our unmanned IX probes was mapping new jump points around the star Omicron Eridani. The probe found a jump point that took it 68 light years away from Earth, to an unexplored star system with 7 planets. The probe began a routine orbital survey of the planets, and then abruptly returned to known space years before its mission was scheduled to end. When the probe got within range of a tachyon relay beacon, it sent home a series of burst transmissions describing an anomaly under the surface of the 6th planet. The probe scanners had found a huge metal structure that could only be the result of intelligent construction. Now, the Alliance was keenly aware of the implications. This discovery was strong evidence for the existence of alien intelligence. The potential existed for finding advanced technology or a spacefaring alien civilization at the site. The results could tilt the balance of power in the war with the UN. Preparations for an expedition to the mysterious planet, now called Persephone, were started in the utmost secrecy. Finally, 4 months ago, the Lexington and the USS Jericho departed for Persephone from the Eisenhower orbital docks around Titan. The only people on the 2 ships who knew the true nature of the mission were Captain Dana, Captain McCain, and Lieutenant Commander Tran.
And Poole, your agent.
Why the Lexington?
The Lexington was the logical choice as an escort for a number of reasons. She was a combat-tested ship, with perhaps the finest captain and crew in the fleet. She's one of the fastest ships we have. She had also been outfitted with an experimental new weapons control system.
Tell me about the new weapons system.
Don't get any ideas, Lieutenant.
Just tell me about the system.
This system is a prototype. The first of its kind. It has not been battle-tested. It also has some serious operational flaws.
Which is it kills the operator.
The purpose of the system is to put humans back in the loop during combat. The system has 2 components. A neural link from the operator to the ship's main computer, and a drug that actually acts on the brain to allow a direct interface with the computer.
And I have those.
The drug speeds up certain brain functions to allow real-time control of weapons during ship-to-ship combat.
Sounds promising. Why is a link needed?
As you know, up to now, combat has happened much too fast to be managed by human beings. Battles in space have been resolved by unmanned autonomous drones that can accelerate at 100 gravities, turn on a dime, and deliver a serious load of ordnance on target. These drones are equipped with smart computer systems capable of assimilating data and executing complicated strategies in the blink of an eye. The drones are carried aboard starships crewed by people who make the initial decisions about how to arm and deploy the drones. Once released, the drones are pretty much on their own. For the last 10 years of the war, there's been a race on both sides to improve the battle management software that runs on the drone computer hardware. A group of Alliance techies in Singapore decided that if it were at all possible
Singapore.
to speed up human reaction
We got any
times,
Singapore viewers?
a human brain in the loop could give one side a tremendous advantage in battle.
You would have to speed up thought processing and reaction times by orders of magnitude.
You're correct, Lieutenant. The solution was a drug called HYPE. HYPE is actually a concoction of neurotransmitter chemicals, micro-machines, and genetically engineered viruses. This stuff actually rewires your brain to make it faster and more efficient. Well, faster and more efficient for the purposes of managing a ship-to-ship encounter in real time. The drug also creates the nerve pathways to the forebrain needed for a direct neural link to the computer.
Are the changes reversible?
Nope.
Now that is one of the problems with the whole system. No, the changes aren't reversible. But at this point, it doesn't even matter that they aren't reversible.
What do you mean?
The drug has a nasty side effect. The modifications hype makes to the brain begin decaying after a few days. The results include loss of faculties, hallucinations, wild emotional swings, dementia, and finally, inevitably, death.
But does the whole system work for the week that you can function without impairment?
2 test subjects volunteered to try it. Both were able to outthink and outfight the best battle management algorithms in simulated encounters between equal forces of evenly matched drones. The combination of the human brain, the central computer, and the battle management software on the drones seems to convey a significant advantage in combat.
Why did you deploy a prototype before operational testing?
As you know, the war isn't really going our way. At some point, we realized that we might have to deploy the HYPE system, even though it is still an early prototype. We knew we would have to begin recruiting volunteers to operate the system in battle, over the objections of many principal naval officers.
I didn't know the war was going badly. What's happening?
The conflict has turned into a war of attrition. The UN has more resources and more production capacity than we do. They can outproduce us 10 to 1. We have a technological edge, but we are being slowly beaten into the ground.
How long do we have?
If things continue at the current pace, we'll lose the war within 5 years.
That's not good.
Does the UN have an equivalent weapons system?
The UN doesn't have anything like the HYPE system.
Are there any other Alliance ships equipped with the HYPE system?
There are no other Alliance ships equipped with the HYPE system.
The new weapon system sounds like the answer to my problem. If it really provides such a significant advantage, I can take the UN commanders by surprise. They won't even be expecting a fight.
Don't even think of it. Besides, I have no intention of giving you the release code you'll need to activate the system.
Would you rather see me die with no chance at all?
God damn it, Lieutenant. You are an irrational, insubordinate, stubborn son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how you got past the damn psych profiles.
I think my irrational, insubordinate, stubborn streak is why Dana picked me to finish this mission, even though I have no combat experience or piloting skills.
There's your answer,
Let's work on
Miranda.
the other seemingly intractable problem for a moment. I'm 1,000 meters away from the Jericho and the lander. I need to get to the lander.
Lieutenant, you aren't going anywhere without the intership shuttle. You already told me that you barely had enough oxygen to conduct the EVA to fix the comm system.
What? You did?
Is there any way for me to get from one ship to the other?
I don't know of any way to cross between the ships without an EVA maneuvering suit.
Can I dock the ships together?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Can I bring the lander to the Lexington?
Well, if the Jericho's computer was slave to that of the Lexington's, you might be able to jack into the lander's onboard computer and deploy it remotely. Then you could fly it over to the Lexington via the uplink.
Okay.
Well, it's a start. I think you can see a plan forming here. How about the release codes?
You win, Lieutenant. By God, I would court-martial you and have you shot if you actually could make it back. But good luck and Godspeed, son. If you do manage to pull this off, the Alliance and potentially all of humanity will be in your debt. Stand by for a data transmission with the information you'll need about Hype and the weapon systems. Decker out.
Alright, weapons release code, authorization have been transmitted and acknowledged. Access to computer weapons components of the Hype telecom system. Okay, yeah, but wait a minute though. I want to get the freaking thing to the thing. I know about the Hype stuff, but alright. I want to get the lander over here. I wonder if that information was given as well. Alright. So the next step is to try to get the lander from the Jericho over here. I knew when I saw the thing about how the Hype kills a user, I'm like, they're going to ask me to do that. 1000% they're going to ask me to do that. Alright, let's see. Deck 6. So yeah, Miranda, it's that classic,
Deck 6.
I'm insubordinate, I'm also your only chance, you know? It's that deal. Okay. Let's depressurize. And open the door. Okay. Oh, wait, I can't. Can't do that. Can't do that because I don't have a link over to the Jericho yet. Now I have the release code. I should never have left there in the first place. I forgot that I could just link directly. No. Let's restore. Yeah. I forgot that. Oops. Hello? Okay. What the hell? Well, how? Well, what? Alright, well, what are the freaking control? Alright, where's the computer?
Computer,
Yes?
give me access.
What? What do you
I'm done.
acknowledge? Ask. Okay. Use the TCS in the comm center to establish
There
a
it
link
is.
with the Jericho.
Jacob's Ladder.
Enter the code name Jacob's Ladder. When
Jacob's Ladder.
launch-
Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder.
I'm
Jacob's Ladder. Let's do it. Alright. Jacob's Ladder. Here. And then here. And then... Jacob's Ladder. Okay. Intership transfer using homing beacon. I hope it's actually... Maybe I needed to open the bay doors before I did this. Awaiting homing beacon activation. Okay. So now... Okay, now it should be sitting out there. Alright, now we go down to floor 6 and we pull in the Jericho's thing. Okay, we're getting there, folks. We are getting there, people. We get the Jericho back on board, then I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I could fight off the UN ships, but if I do it, I have to use hype, and that's going to suck. So... Let's save it as... This is no longer necessary. So is that. How about are very unsure? It seems legitimate. Alright, use the controls. And then we're going to depressurize the shuttle bay. And then we're going to open the door. Okay. Here we go. Pretty. Okay. Now we're going to close the door. Hey, what's up, Pencil Siren? Well, we just got the lander from the science ship here, and this is the lander's cargo compartment. Looks like it's been configured for science operations. The rows of modular cabinets and storage units must house the instruments and equipment for the science team. Aha, we got a wire spool. Alright. We've also got a gas cartridge. Alright. We have a probe launcher. Like a shoulder-fired anti-aircraft or anti-tank missile launcher. Alright. Take that. And what about this? Seismic probe, huh? Seismic probe. Its purpose is to monitor seismic activity in the crust of a planet. Intended to be deployed explosively so that it can embed itself in the cliff or rock face and then transmit data. Oh, my bad. It said Dark Forces on the schedule, Aaron, so I just put that. It said Dark Forces 1. Transmit data back shift to a cluster of antennae on the tail end of the probe. Okay, take. Gotta make sure I got literally everything here. No. God damn it. Ah, the controls. Okay. Alright, I have no idea what that just said. Midship compartment. Whoa, hey! Alright. Give me some oxygen tanks. I like the game's just like, stop asking for oxygen tanks. Alright. This is the flight deck for the planetary lander. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Cool. Yeah, sorry, man. This is the flight deck for the planetary lander. 2 contoured seats face flight controls and the curved windows of the lander's bubble cockpit. Okay. Flight controls. Center console. Vertical line of displays and indicators provides information about the lander's systems. You reach for the controls and then pause. How is the planetary lander going to fly through the Lexington's massive shuttle bay doors if they aren't open? The Ariadne cannot depart from the Lexington unless the bay doors are open. Alright, so what that means then is I am going to have to... Yeah. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go on another adventure. All right. All right, I want that thing loaded just in case. All right, so here we go. So we're going to save this as R continuing because I think that's good so far. And by the way, Aaron and I are chatting. You should stick around, chat, because in 25 minutes, Aaron is going to be with you for some Dark Forces 2, not 1. In the meantime, I'm going to put my suit back on. Oh, I already have it on. I'm going to attach the oxygen suit. Okay. I'm going to put that on. All right. Now we're going to, let's see. Going to depressurize. I forgot to close the control room, but it doesn't matter. They're both good now. Okay. With no pads. What's up, Dynamic Ranger? And you know what? I generally agree with you. I'm a big fan of this game as an adventure game. And I agree with you that it's much more logical than a lot of adventure game logic often is, which I don't particularly care for. Oh my god, I didn't do the thing. I am an idiot. I need to actually open the bay doors. I did all that and then I forgot to open the bay doors. Jeez. Alright, open door. Thank you. Okay. Right. Alright, now. Okay. Try to use the flight controls, find that they're locked out. The Ariadne's flight computer is still slave to the Jericho's main computer. The only answer seems to be to manually shut down the onboard systems to bring back up again, something that worked once before with Lexington's infinitely more secluded main computer system. Trip a row of breaker systems and the system's powered down. When you reactivate them, the autopilot apparently thinks the lander's been brought out of storage for the first time, begins a lengthy pre-flight checklist, forming a low-level diagnostic at every single lander hardware and software system that could take hours. You back away from the flight controls. You can't do anything to speed up the progress of the system. Lander will be ready for you when it finishes running through its checklist. Well, crap. Alright, well then... Close the door. Yeah, absolutely. It literally, yeah, exactly, Dynamic. Alright, okay. Close door. Actually, I am going to open that just in case. In case it takes off randomly, I don't want that thing blowing out the door. So, alright. Alright, now I'm going to disconnect this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Now, I don't really know... I'm super unsure. I mean, the only other thing that exists now is to get back up to the bridge, I guess. But I'm worried about the whole hype thing. I think it makes sense at this point to go back up to the bridge. So now we have the details, chat, of why we went out here in the first place.
Deck 1.
Hype Telecom. Step 1. Step 2. Step 2 has not been completed. The MMI unit is not responding. Please check all cable connections.
Oh. Okay. So, put on. Okay. Okay. Now I can do that.
Hype telecom. Step 1. Step 2. Initialize the hype.
Did that.
Step 2 has been completed successfully. The main computer and the MMI unit are now ready for telecon operations. Step 3. After briefing the operator on the risks and side effects associated with a Hype telecon system, prepare an 18 milliliter dose of Hype in a glucose suspension. Inject the operator with the Hype dosage. Wait 30 minutes. Do not be alarmed by side effects, which may include temporary nausea, acute pain, and dizziness.
Great.
When operator is ready, place MMI unit on head.
Lovely.
Step 3 has not been completed. Operator does not have necessary neural pathways and brain structures in place for Hype telecon operation. Operator has not been injected with Hype serum. Hype telecon system initialization terminated.
It might also cause death. All right, well. But now I don't really know. I mean, I got the lander, I got the tanks. Can I use the... No. Oh, all right. Didn't realize I had to do that. Okay, so that's activated. Man, I don't... Okay, so then what? I got the slot. I got the gas launcher. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. All right, I got the gas launcher. Man, but see, I seem to remember that there were other options available to me than just... Okay. Okay, Lexington's current position in orbit.
Computer?
Yes?
General inquiry.
Ask away.
Let's...
Okay.
How can I...
Use the TCS
I did
in
that
the
already.
comm center. The launch protocols can be carried out through...
Will I need...
No. There is a descent profile for Persephone already loaded into the autopilot. Simply engage the autopilot once you are on board and select the Persephone Auto Land program. The lander will touch down as near to the artifact
As it can. Maybe I can sleep?
I'm done.
Acknowledge.
Give me...
What?
Now...
What do you... The fusion... The left... Acknowledge.
Alright, so...
I'm done.
Accept.
I guess that means that, like... Either I'm supposed to, like, go to bed until it wakes me up, or I'm supposed to just wait on the ship. Which I suppose is possible. See, but the thing is, Dynamic Ranger, I don't remember if you had to use the hypo. Like, if I'm obligated to do that. I didn't remember if that was true.
Deck 2.
Because I first played this, like, literally 20 years ago. And so I don't remember anymore whether... I don't remember whether I had to use that or not. Maybe I have to. Yeah, maybe that's the case. Alright, well. Alright then. So, bridge.
Deck 1.
This is gonna be fun. Roll up one of your sleeves and gently put the needle into one of the veins on the inside of your arm. The hypo dispenses the serum from the ampule and you feel a burning sensation. A few seconds later, you are sicker than you have ever been in your life. It takes several minutes for the clouds of pain to recede enough for you to get your bearings. Alright, the die is cast, people. Okay, and then attach this to this. Alright, here we go.
Hype Telecon. Step 1. Step 3. Hype Telecon system now coming online. Stand by.
Synaptic interface, neural link, telecom protocol. Welcome to the Hyper-Telecon system. A series of training simulations must be completed before the Hype-Telecon system will attain operational readiness. These simulated encounters will acclimate both the operator and the ship's main computer to the mechanics of the Hype-Telecon system. Simulations will also provide basic tactical training. Training simulations will use the actual computer hardware aboard the battle drones, so all active drones must be loaded and programmed for Hype-Telecon operations before training begins. Alright, I already did that. Control of the Hype-Telecon system will be released to the operator once all training scenarios have been completed successfully. Great. Oh, Scenario 1, Fundamental Status Available. Familiarize yourself with Hype-Telecon, learn how to maneuver your drones, learn how to attack enemy drones and ships. Enemy Ankara class frigate is attacking 2 active drones. Objective is to repel the attacking drones, destroy the frigate. Go with the default drone weapons loadout. Opportunities to experiment with different loadout options in later scenarios. Slow down the speed of the scenario, take your time. Familiarize yourself with the Hyper-Telecon system and its interface. Learn how to locate the enemy, maneuver your drones. Observe the characteristics of the different drone configurations. Opponent won't present much of a military challenge. The scenario is intended to give you time to learn. Oh, right. And then you can activate... Right, the computer control. I remember they gave people the option for this. Right, let me do normal. If it's super complex or super difficult, then I'm going to, for me, then I'm going to let computers handle it. I think we're just going to go with
deploying. Hotel. India. Waypoint set. Hotel. Tracking target. Alpha. Tracking target. Bravo. Waypoint set. Foxtrot. Waypoint set.
Damn it.
Bravo. Waypoint all set. All enemy drones have been destroyed. Foxtrot. Waypoint set.
All right.
Foxtrot. Waypoint set. Bravo. Waypoint set.
Oh.
Foxtrot. Tracking target. Bravo. Tracking target. Charlie. Tracking target. All enemy ships have been destroyed.
All right. One down. Okay, understanding ship-to-ship missiles. Lexington's under attack by a lone Karamov-class corvette. Lexington and the enemy ship are armed with drones and anti-ship missiles. Must repel the enemy drones and missiles, and then destroy the attacking corvette. Automated missiles are usually launched by capital ships against opposing capital ships in the hopes of finding a weak spot. Slow, lumbering ship-to-ship missiles can be easily destroyed by drones. Best strategy to defend against these weapons is to assign one fighter or attack drone as an escort for the Lexington. Set up an escort, select a drone, assign the Lexington as a target. This will cause the drone to stay close to the Lexington and defend it.
Deploying. Alpha. In formation. Bravo. In formation. India. In formation. Hotel in formation.
Let's see.
Charlie. Tracking target. Delta. Tracking target. Echo. Tracking target. Foxtrot. Tracking target.
Okay.
Golf. Tracking target. Hotel. Tracking target. All enemy drones have been destroyed.
Okay, and there's these drones. Right.
All enemy ships have been destroyed.
Okay. Success. All right, we did 2. One contact has been identified. Enemy drone coming on the other side of the planet. You don't know where the enemy is or how much of a threat he represents. You must ascertain the nature of the threat, then locate and destroy the enemy capital ship and all enemy drones. Principle of line of sight. In a nutshell, the tactical display will show only those enemy drones and ships within the line of sight of the Lexington or one of your drones. This means that reconnaissance is an important mission for drones. The dependence on line of sight exists because of the highly developed capabilities for radar, ECM, and gravimetric jamming of sensors by both sides. Remember, during combat, you can repair or re-equip drones by sending them back to the Lexington. You need to know when to cut and run if that means a drone can live to fight another day.
Deploying. Bravo. Waypoint set. Bravo. Waypoint set.
I really forgot. Okay, can we reduce this a lot? Thank you. The speed of this. Okay.
Foxtrot. In formation.
I would really like it if I could just move the box. Okay.
India. In formation. Hotel.
All right.
In formation.
Speed this up a little bit. A little more than that. Yeah, no, I can, you know. There we go. All right. I just wish that it was a little bit more easy to sort of zoom and take care of all of that.
Bravo.
Okay, so
Waypoint set. Bravo. Tracking target. Charlie. Tracking target. Delta. Tracking target. Golf. Tracking target.
get rid of all of those guys.
Golf.
These guys go here.
Waypoint set.
No, not waypoint.
Charlie. Tracking target. Delta.
B6.
Tracking target. Golf. Waypoint set.
Okay.
Golf. Waypoint set. Golf. Tracking target. Alpha. Tracking target.
Okay. 1995. I know. I played it back then. Dude, how many of these things are there? All right, well, anyway. You know what? I'm going to reduce this right now. Because I want to finish this because I have to give way for... Because I want...
All drones have been destroyed.
Great. Awesome.
All enemy ships have been destroyed.
Awesome. Great. All right. I'll come back and do that other stuff at another time, but it's not going to be now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, that's... I think I may have done something like that in the game. I think when I was younger, because I think I was a point where I was just kind of like, dude, I don't really... the adventure game to me, I like this concept, but the adventure game to me doesn't really fit completely with that concept, with that... I like the concept, but it doesn't really fit with the way that it's executed here to me. And so, yeah. But it's cool. I mean, like, I may, you know, think about doing that as well. It is an adventure game, for sure. A really, really interesting one with an interesting story. But we made some good progress today. We got to finish with the drone stuff. And then once that's done, then we're going to continue with whatever the adventure is that awaits us, which will be down the line. But I'm looking forward to that. However, I have to give way to Pantsless Aaron. And I do want to say, for those of you who are late or came in a little bit later than when I first started, enjoy the look of the room, folks, because this is the last time you're going to see me streaming from it. Almost 9 years ago next month, I started streaming. And other than when I've been streaming on the road, which I have done a fair bit, but when I've been streaming from home, this is where I've streamed from. This has been the home base, basically. And because I am moving tomorrow and Thursday, it means that that's not going to be the case. I've got a new place, a new spot, which I'm very, happy about, but this is kind of the end of an era. So those of you who have been watching me for a while and have gotten used to seeing this are going to see things very differently, obviously, the next time. So you already copied the image? Yeah, I was going to say, enjoy it while you have it. That's the deal. No more Arvin Ella room, but there is an Arvin Ella Radek, sort of, because my new streaming space is going to be much bigger than this room, about 3 times the size. So I am, but still, it's an end of an era, and this room, a lot got done in this room, and I was excited about a lot of it. But the time has come for us to move on and move to a place that's a little bit larger and that sort of fits everything. So yeah, so I can green screen it. I will keep that in mind. But it has been a great pleasure to be able to stream for all of you from this room. But if all goes well, I will be back next Tuesday with some D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder, and I will be I think I'm doing that next Tuesday. I believe it's next Tuesday, and it's not more of this game. I'll have to double check. I think so. In any case, it'll be from the new spot. So that's what's going on. Otherwise, though, I want to thank everyone for being here, and thanks for everyone. I hope you folks enjoyed more of Mission Critical, which we're going to be wrapping up. I figure I'm another 2 to 3 sessions before it gets finished. And then I have no idea what I'm doing next on purpose, because I wanted to wait until I was done with this game to then finally look around and go, what would I like to play on this? So we're going to see how it goes. And yes, definitely not a closet for sure, Lone Wolf. If you like what you saw and heard today, please follow the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, and please check us out on our individual channels where we have subs and Patreon systems and all that sort of thing. And now stick around, because Pantsless Aaron is going to take some Dark Forces and take them down for the count, because that's the kind of cool dude that he is. So that's going to do it for me. Last time from this room. Next time you see me on stream, I will be from the new space, although I'm sure it'll take me a few weeks to get it all completely the way I like it. But at least I'll be in the new space the next time we talk. And so, end of an era. Last look at the place around. And thanks, everyone. Much love, and I hope everyone had a good time. And I'll see you folks soon. Stick around for Pantsless Aaron. And for now, that's going to be it for me. Be good to each other. Bye for now.